Mendenhall. I wouldn't play him against the Ravens at all. I think that it's going to be a smash mouth football game, and I think usually when the Ravens play Pittsburgh, they pretty much shut him down.
A guy that I'm gonna say stay away from is Sean Green, the running back for the Jets, and here's why. It's shown that when they get close to the goal line, they're going to go with LT as their running back, for one. Two, they're more liable to split the carries between LT and Sean Green, with LT getting a lion's share of the carries. And three, Sean Green, he has a little fumbling problem the first couple of weeks, so I think I'm not going to say totally avoid the guy, but if you have other running backs, I think you have far better options than Sean Green.
Well, to add on a little bit, what you were talking about with Sean Green, though, is stay away from him because they already said, coaching staff already said is they're going to split the carries the first half. Whoever's the hottest back is going to be the back they're going to go to in the second half. And right now, LT gives you that back out of the backfield, so that's really going to hurt Sean Green. But how about you over there, Ron?
I got to go opposite of you guys. Don't play LT. I think Sean Green's going to have a big game.
I thought you was going to go with McNabb. So you're going to go with LT? I got LT.
I'm going to go with Sean Green having a big game.
We'll see.
Don't play LT.
Even though they should put up some numbers this week, but sleepers. Let's deal with these sleepers. I already threw my sleep out there as a guy you probably won't play as Henderson. Who you guys got? Anybody come to y'all mind?
Ryan Matthews. He's playing against Arizona, and everybody gets out of Arizona.
A sleeper?
Yeah, it's a sleeper.
What about you?
Tim Hightower.
I'm going to go with Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch has shown that over the past 2 weeks, it looks like Buffalo is trying to highlight him and, show to increase his trade value. And Marshawn Lynch is touching the ball a lot out of the backfield and catches. So I think Marshawn Lynch is going to be a solid play this week.
Well, we're about to hop into another commercial break. My one-dose sleeper to keep an eye on, Brandon Lloyd. Had a big game, so keep an eye on him. He wasn't playing like that when he was in D.C. with the kids, though, but keep an eye on Brandon Lloyd. That's my sleeper, though. We're about to hop into that commercial break. We're about to come back. We're going to be talking NBA action. Camp is opening up soon, so we're going to be talking about NBA players when we get back.
Some voices are more powerful than others.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
One small step for man, one giant leap.
That the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
To your child, there is one voice that rises above all others. Yours. Talking to your kids about the dangers of drugs will lower their chance of drug use by up to 50%. Get the help you need at drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
Welcome back to the Urban Sports Scene. Hey, Wally, tell these folks how to reach you.
You can email us at change.da.game6@gmail.com. You can check the site at http://walio.podbean.com. Spell Walio WALEO. You can follow us on Twitter. Just search Urban Sports Scene, or check us out on Facebook. Just Urban Sports Scene, and also.
And that picture is not accurate. I lost a lot of weight now.
And I'm darker.
And also, if you want to view any of our blogs, reach us at www.urbansportscene.blogspot.com.
Well, speaking of our Twitters, a particular basketball player he caught feelings a little bit over, with the comments last week.
I can't tell,
we want to say his name? You want to put him out there?
Sheldon Williams. Yeah, it is what it is.
Forward, center.
Yeah. Sheldon Williams played basketball.
I thought you saw him watching his kid.
Hey, all
you mean Candace Parker's kid?
Yeah. All we said
Did she even take his last name? I hope he's listening this week.
He should be.
She's not even Parker Williams. She's just Candace Parker.
It's Williams Parker.
Yeah.
Hey. All we did was suggest, hopefully producers will listen to us.
You trying to get a show.
Listen to us. We suggested a reality TV show. And it happened to be called Beauty and the Bump. Was something wrong with that? I don't know.
If you don't want for you to call your bum, step your game up.
Really, she's the superstar WNBA player, and he's Sheldon Williams.
Yeah. She can dunk. You can't.
I know, because he had trouble dunking in the finals. He had trouble.
So
big trouble in the finals.
Best way to shut us up, you need to put some points up.
Is he in Boston anymore?
No.
Where's he at?
Connecticut, probably. I don't know who he's playing with. That man was like in Italy somewhere.
Oh, man.
Matter of fact, he's probably making Candace Parker a sandwich. So, how you like that? But no, we about to hop into the NBA news.
Wheat or white bread, please.
She light skin, so she like that. Probably like white bread.
No crust.
But no, we about to hop into the NBA news. The Wizards, man, they had like a Midnight Madness, and John Wall dance contest and a bunch of other stuff and giving away guns from Gilbert Arenas as a closet. But I mean, the Wizards, man, they opening up training camp. I mean, how did you guys think of that?
I think it's this year is going to be a lot of excitement around the Wizards. One, because they have John Wall, the #1 pick. Two, people think, and me personally, I think Gilbert Arenas has a lot to prove, not just to the fans, but also to himself. The guy hasn't played really in 3 years, so it's not like he's going to be fresh. His knees should be fresh. You know, Flip Saunders, guards usually are very productive in his offense. So, and they're under new management. They're under new ownership.
Gilbert and John Wall, I'm really excited about this. I think Flip Saunders is the key. I believe he's just going to let these guys play basketball. He's not going to overcoach. I believe last year he tried to overcoach. This year, I mean, you're going to see 3-guard offense. You might even see 4-guard offense. But these guys are going to get up and down the floor. They're going to try to focus on defense, but I see more of a Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings, a West Coast type of feel. Just run up and down the court, try to outscore people.
What I see from the Wizards this year is they not going to have no retro nights. No more Bullets jerseys going to be getting worn this season. But, I mean, I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. I think they have a chance to at least be a playoff team. I mean, especially out of the East. I mean, I don't see no reason why they can't be at least a 7 or 8 seed coming out of the East. So, I mean, we'll see what that happens. But in other news, Melo. I mean, we've been hearing Melo, these trees. He want to go to New Jersey, Chicago. I mean, I don't want to be traded. This is what Melo's saying now. And so, I mean, what's up with Melo?
Melo's lying. Obviously, because Denver probably won't trade him at the moment, and he wants to stay cool with the fan base.
I think where the smoke is fire, like Wally said, Melo wants to save face. He doesn't want to come across as that over-demanding superstar brat player. So I do think that he does want to get traded. I do think he will be traded because the Denver Nuggets simply saw how the Cleveland Cavaliers went along with the LeBron James situation, and then Toronto with Chris Bosh. So they want to get something out of the deal. I don't think he'll be traded before the season starts, but I do think he'll be traded before the trade deadline.
What about you over there, Ron?
I agree, Will. Mid-season, he'll be traded. Melo, he didn't say he wanted to be traded. His agent said it. So he's gone.
I don't think Lala wants to live in New Jersey, so I don't see Melo even getting traded no time soon. I think they just gonna keep it moving, keep it going. But
plus, what we forgot to mention is also this is the last year of his contract, so technically he has a little bit of leverage wherever he goes. He can if he doesn't want to go there, he can refuse to sign a contract extension.
But other news is let's stay out west with Denver. Golden State, Don Nelson, they don't want him as coach no more. I mean, Keith Smart. Indiana University big game superstars stepping in as the coach. I mean, is that a good move for them? I mean, they have a good team out there.
No, I don't think it's a good move. With the way this team is constructed, it's really guard heavy. This team is a team that really fits Don Nelson.
Pretty much a Don Nelson team.
Yeah, so you have Monte Ellis, you have
he's been traded.
Stephen Curry. You have those type of guys, quick, small, explosive guards who can get to the rim. This was a team that was built for Don Nelson's style of play.
Well, they made some trades. David Lee, they drafted a center from Baylor. I think they was pushing towards this during the season. Don Nelson said, "Hey, if you're gonna let me go, hire Keith Smart."
I think, this late in the year, the switch coaches it's not putting your team off to a good start. So I don't think it was a good coaching change. But in other news, we're gonna go Orlando Magic and Dwight Howard. Though they're talking contract extension. Should Dwight Howard just ride that contract out and play his marbles or whatever they call it and try to stick for free agency?
He needs to. It's the year. Obviously it's the year before he opts out. Nah, just ride it out. Enjoy it and ride it out and see how much you get paid. That's all.
No, I think because the uncertainty with the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, I think this is a good move for him to sign a contract extension now. But also, you don't want to, if I'm Dwight Howard, I don't want to pigeonhole the Magic going forward, whereas they can't put any players around him to help build them into a superstar team, into a championship team in the future. Also, if you're Dwight, you're going to have to break off your baby mama, what's her name? Royce Reed, the girl from Basketball Wives.
Yes, indeed.
You're going to have to break her off, so,
Florida has some good, baby mama laws that, they really look out for the players down there, so he should be all right.
Man, sign an extension. He's not going anywhere.
pretty much. I mean, you got a good team, championship quality team, so you might as well stay there and try to win. But we about to hop into some baseball news. Is real hot right now. October is around the corner. So we're going to dig out. You're either going to be popping champagne bottles or you're going to be going home. So we talking baseball when we come back from that commercial break.
Would it be crazy if you just stopped everything, packed your bags and left for a week, a month, a year? What if you left for 2 years? Would people think you'd lost your mind? What if you were going far away to help in a village on the edge of the Gobi Desert? A village crowded with Buddhist temples, not skyscrapers. A place where there isn't a word